32 Indy cars ready to rumble here on the bumpy Sebring International Raceway. The field is left in control of Valtteri Alander, and we are underway. Wonderful start from Yao Vaz, who's already down the inside as Pedro Sanchez Albert looks to make it 3 wide, but side by side, it's Yao Vaz up into second, slightly wide, off into the grass as well. There goes Janssen back up into second, and Albert as well. There's a couple of cars that have run wide through turn number 1, but we come through the turn 2, 3, 4, and 5 complex, Lewis, almost 2 wide throughout the entire midfield, as Carly Janssen looks in his rear view mirrors for the very, very quick 777 of Pedro Sanchez Albert coming out of Le Mans. We've got carnage, Lewis. And it was a self-inflicted mistake, it looks like, from Valverde. Just got the rear end turned around a little bit too much, and the Simsa Esports driver, I think, just helping him through as well. But to see things happen, Mangan on the button now. Campbell is going to drop down through the field at this rate. The Irishman looking to the inside through turn number 1, but Campbell in the gold trim is still going to fight this one out side by side. More momentum on his side, but Mangan in the 99 feeling comfortable, trying to follow his teammate into the podium positions. They are still side by side, and it's the young Georgian that holds on for now, gets loose.
And hopefully we can see more, because they are still side by side. The front end does not grip on the core car, and Oscar Mangan's probably going to lose the position at the moment from Xavi Ross. But
here comes the iRacing Rallycross World Champion. He's feeling confident, has managed to find some speed, but Chin is feeling defensive. To the inside he goes, and what a strong fuel saver Chin usually is. Oh, there's contact between the two of them. Hearth off the road.
That was a bit of contact just lightly onto the rear right. And just unloaded the car, just lifted it up into the air and spun it around Sanchez Albert. But Carl Janssen is closing in. It is now 2 seconds between him and Valtteri Alander. Alander on the Blackwall Prime tyres being hunted down by the softer running Janssen. Very long ago when have switched back their way. But yeah, we have technical issues in sim racing. It's just more in the form of connection stuff rather than engine. There is Janssen then into the race lead for now. Oh, big snap of oversteer, and Valtteri Alander is going to sneak back through on the inside. He's got to make it stick around the outside of 1.
Janssen's back on the button. How did the Swede hang on to that one? Moments away from disaster, but it's Carly Janssen in the lead of this race.
Let's have a look. I think Valtteri Alander is, though. Oh, that was a late call. And there's going to be contact nearly. Whoa, that was about as close as you could possibly get it. I think Valtteri Alander's actually cost himself time in that by just pushing it to its very limit and nearly ran into the rear end of Janssen. But tight stuff. Let's see if they are also going to adjust their fuel and go for a quicker pit stop.
It will be Janssen that rolls off first, but he is now on the primary black mark tires. It's Alander, the flying Finn, that will build up the temperature and pressure and set to work on getting a second consecutive victory in the 2021 ISOWC season.
Either way, just a little bit too much risk for my liking, as Alex Ellis now defending from Josh Chin. He's going to make that position and out of the pit lane as well. Oh, that was a bit of contact as well as Zach Campbell rejoins the racetrack.
Button activated for both of the drivers out front. It's Alander to the outside. Can he go deep under the brakes and hold this one? No, he doesn't. Over under, and with this run down into Cunningham, there's contact between the two of them. Alander holds on, but it's Janssen in the race lead.
Yeah, that was tight stuff on the exit. It was a beautifully timed cutback from Valtteri Alander, but either way, the two of them making it. And is there damage on Valtteri Alander? It looks okay to me.
They go on board with Alander as he tries to get to the outside line on the button once more. This time Janssen does not respond. Can the 77 get this move done in through turn 1 at the line? It is Valtteri Alander in the race lead, and on the red mark tires, Lewis, look at him trying to hold on as Janssen uses the push to pass down into turn 2.
Yeah, it's going to tighten up here, but around the outside, oh, it's near contact between the two. Valtteri Alander, though, he's still around the outside. Absolute respect between the two as we head through T6 at Big Ben, down towards the hairpin. I get the feeling that this is Alander's now, but it is still tight. If he overdoes this corner, it's going to open the door for Carl Janssen as well to come through.
Same thing that we saw 1 lap ago, and it's the Swede Janssen back into the race lead. Alander is on the button once more, but only 2 more usages. He needs to get the move done now. Janssen defensive in through Cunningham corner, but it's Alander. Oh, contact between the 2 of them. We're gonna have to use that word. It was netco between the 2, but it's the flying Finn back in front once more.
As these the red mark tyres are going to drop off a little bit as the race goes on. Syandra around the outside. Oh, there's big contact. Oh, that is huge.
And this might be a caution in the late stages. Who knows if Andra's going to be able to reset that one back onto pit road without the caution flag flying. 5 laps to go. What a season it's been so far. 2021 is the year of Cova Esports here in the IR18. Valtteri Alander had never won in an IndyCar before the month of May. Now 2 for 2 in the 2021 ISOWC season. More than 3.5 seconds clear of the Swede, Carl E. Janssen. Great to see Core Sim Racing rebounding in 2021 after a disappointing season opener from the virtual Watkins Glen. Oscar Mangan as well completes the top 5, so for Core Sim Racing, great to see their strength. Yasheet 3rd and 4th. Yao Vaz, a former World Championship competitor, rounds out these podium positions.